Hello YouTube, LeastManium17 here with a review on the iPhone 3GS. So obviously when it comes to this product you can't judge a book by its cover because it is aesthetically almost identical to the iPhone 3G. So there's one major hardware difference, but other than the fact that it's brand new and beautiful, you guys can see how beautiful that bezel is. Other than the fact that it's brand new and beautiful, the main differences are on the inside, or on the horsepower that this thing is packing. This thing has got double the processing speed and a good amount of RAM. I'm not sure if it's exactly double, but the upgrade is out, I will tell you, at least 25%. I can't recall from memory exactly how much, but all the specs from the inside have been bumped. The one aesthetic upgrade on the back has been, you guys can see how we have this mirrored Apple logo. Well, now the lettering on the bottom is mirrored as well. You guys can see that is a kind of chrome glossy silver going on, and you guys can also see right there my 32 gigabyte logo. That is another very impressive addition to it, particularly for me, who has a big music and movie library. And I used to wish I could have it all on me, but I had to pick and choose. Now with the 32 gigabytes, I can pretty much throw all my stuff on there. So let's get started with the actual phone. We have some some additions that came with 3.0, but they still feel very new, even though you can get them on an original 3G, and you don't necessarily need the 3GS for these features. It's very nice because with the snappiness provided with with this new CPU and all that stuff, they work much faster. There's spotlight search. You can search across your phone for anything. So, I mean, there you guys see that I just threw in some words and a bunch of stuff started coming out. We do have the voice memos, which is very impressive. The interface isn't very Apple-like to me. It seems unnecessarily flashy. It seems more third-party, but it executes very well, guys, and the sound quality is really good. You guys can see right there we have a measurer from when you're really quiet to when you're really loud. You guys can see how that went up. Sorry about that if that disturbed any of you, but you saw that was pretty loud. And if you're in the red, you're probably looking for some trouble. And the sound quality on this is very impressive. The interface isn't very Apple-like to me. It seems unnecessarily flashy. It seems more third-party. And you guys can see how that sounded very nice. At least I think it sounded very nice. And it's controlled like visual voicemail. And you know, we have the messages and the landscape keyboard and all that stuff. That's pretty self-explanatory. Another very welcome addition with this iPhone is the camera. So the camera has improved. It does have a new autofocus and also a new tap to focus. So usually what will happen, and I'll set up the box here for you guys, or well, for the phone. What will happen is, and I don't know how well you're going to be able to tell, but it'll usually focus on what's right in the middle. You guys can see that. And then you take a picture, it does its thing. This is 3.0 megapixels in comparison to 2.0 megapixels on the previous model. But if you want to focus on something that's not in the center, you just tap it and it focuses on it. You also have a video camera, which when you're recording like this vertically, guys, I didn't find it to be that nice when you upload it to YouTube, for example. It's in this aspect ratio. It's just very thin, and I wasn't a big fan. I do like recording more in landscape, and I just really like it. You guys can see how that's focusing too. Landscape, the videos come out much better. You guys will see both of the tests. And yeah, also different, instead of just a little icon, now we have the actual pictures over here. There's my dog, not Winston, used in the test video, my other dog. Then you can choose multiple pictures to delete or to keep and whatnot, and you can copy them onto the clipboard with the new copy and paste feature and all that. And that's cool. That's a very welcome addition. What else is new? Voice control, guys, is a feature that is awesome that I did not think that I would be using a lot. But let me tell you what, it picks up your voice amazingly. I haven't used the voice control on a phone since like 2003, and you guys know how dodgy that was. But I use this a lot, particularly the calling. If you have like greasy fingers and you don't want to be touching your screen, you just hold down the home button. You don't even have to unlock your phone, and you can call somebody. So I'll show you guys how simple that is. Call bro.
Calling bro.
And you guys can see that it's going to call my brother. That also works with music, of course. And it does pick up very complicated artist names. I'll show you. Play music by War from a Harlot's Mouth.
No match found.
Play music by War from a Harlot's Mouth.
No match found.
Play music. Oh wow. It just heard me say play music, guys. So, as you can see, this isn't without technical difficulties. I'm going to keep trying. Play music by War from a Harlot's Mouth.
No match found.
I don't know why it's doing that, guys. It was picking it up earlier, but obviously it's not perfect. Play music by Tenacious D.
No match found.
Why is it doing that? It's so weird. Play music by Aerosmith.
No match found.
So right now it's being a bit difficult for some reason. So as you can see, the technology is not perfect. Obviously that goes without saying, but it does work awfully impressively. You can dial, you can even screen out numbers, for example, when dialing. Call 123-4567.
No match found.
I don't know why it's doing that. Anyways, as you can see, this technology is not perfect, but it is rather impressive when it does decide to not be temperamental and behave. Exclusive to 3GS feature is a compass, which is quite handy. On its own, like this, I have personally found it to be somewhat useless, but it tells you where it's pointing and whatnot. But on maps, I did find it to be far more impressive, because it will show you in what direction it will. And I'm not entirely sure. There we go. You guys can see we have the little beacon of light right there. We had it for a second. I got it working. There we go. The beacon of light, and that shows us where we're facing. And you guys see how that will switch around with the phone. It does reorient the map. So that's a very impressive feature. That is exclusive to 3GS, because I found myself oftentimes getting lost with the map. It wasn't always doing the best job at pointing me in the right direction. Other than that, guys, like I said, everything just runs snappier. Everything opens up faster. You guys see how that took less than a second for Safari to open up. You guys will remember the time that it would take to, I don't know, send an email. To send a picture in an email. It's a picture of me at Washington, D.C. Email photo. Like immediately, guys. You guys know the hang time on the 3G. Sorry about that, guys. Ran out of memory on the camera right as that happened. Just deleted some videos on there, and I was just about to conclude with the outro. To really appreciate the new things on the 3GS, you really have to use it. You have to just notice the performance upgrades for yourself, how fast things open up, how much faster apps will load. While I'm talking, I will just show you real quick how Pocket God loads much faster. This is a lengthy app that takes a while to load, but you guys saw how fast that was. It's just mainly a performance upgrade that you're receiving, and I'd say it's worth a shot, along with the memory upgrade if you decide to go with the 32 gigabyte. A lot of stuff, yes, sure, you can get with 3.0, but you're not going to be able to take complete advantage of it, or even your phone. I feel now that I've experienced this speed, you're not going to be able to take complete advantage of all of that. So if you're a power user like me, you need your space, you need your RAM and your processing power on this unit, that I definitely recommend you check this out.